Chris Foster. There are ceremonies in Ukraine today marking 1 year since the Russian military invasion.
Memorials and candlelight vigils are being held to honor tens of thousands of fallen Ukrainians. Monuments around the world lit up in Ukraine's colors of yellow and blue, and a group of activists have painted a giant Ukrainian flag outside the Russian embassy in London.
Fox's Jill Nato. Another state legislature votes to ban transgender-related care for anyone under 18.
This potential law would ban and even penalize doctors for things like prescribing puberty blockers and hormones. Similar bills have also advanced in Nebraska, Mississippi, Oklahoma, and South Dakota. It's next up to Tennessee Governor Bill Lee to see if he'll sign it. The Republican has voiced support for this bill.
Fox's John Saucier. There are blizzard warnings for the Southern California mountains, the first ever issued by the San Diego National Weather Service Office. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community-focused bank. You'll see our teammates proudly cheering at the local ball game.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Well, good morning, everybody. Mix 104.1. It is a Friday, actually, 7:03. It's a Friday, the 24th day of February. As we say good morning to you, we're on Mix 104.1. We're on MixTV.tv. We're also on Talk 101. It's like I had to go over and, like, when I said MixTV.tv, I had to, like, go to the camera and kind of smile.
Remember that it's there.
I should be put in prison for doing that. That is ridiculous. I was going to say I should get COVID again. I really don't want that. But I said, Mixed TV, and hello, everyone. How ridiculous.
Yes.
What have we become?
You should go to jail for that.
Thank you very much, and I couldn't agree more. All right, local and state news, and Bradley County property tax satellite offices will open tomorrow. That's the last day that you can pay your taxes at the satellite locations, Bradley Square Mall. Also, let's see here, 10 to noon at Bradley Square tomorrow. And then, in addition to normal operating hours, the trustee's office will accept payments at their office on Key Street. They're going to open tomorrow, 9 till noon. You wonder if Mike Smith, Bradley County trustee, will he bring them biscuits, his employees that are working on Saturday morning?
He might.
Will something happen there for them?
He's a nice guy.
Will he pay them? One would wonder.
Of course.
Anyway, you can pay your taxes at the trustee's office also during the normal hours of next Monday and Tuesday, 8:30 until 4:30. Well, 2 very important bills, and I should say maybe the word would be lots of attention on these bills concerning minors passed in the State House yesterday. HB 1 prohibits children from receiving gender-altering services such as puberty blockers, hormone therapies, or surgical procedures. The bill passed 77-16. You heard that, actually, just a moment ago on Fox News. People who receive the treatments as minors would be able to sue parents, guardians, and physicians for authorizing the care for up to 30 years. Bill's sponsors initially included language to categorize parents seeking such treatments for their children as abuse or neglect. That section was later taken from the bill. It made its way through committees. The bill will officially take effect this summer and give patients until March 31 of next year to cease any gender-altering treatments for minors. There was another bill that passed yesterday, State House Bill 09, which will criminalize public drag shows and cabaret performances where children might be present. Now, the bill deems this type of entertainment as, quote, harmful to minors when featuring nudity, sexual content, or excessive violence. The first violation will be a Class A misdemeanor, and the additional violations will result in a Class E felony. The bill does have to return to the state Senate for a procedural vote, but is expected to pass the Republicans having that supermajority. Once the bills are submitted to the governor, he'll have up to 10 days, excluding Sundays, to sign the bill into law. Once the 10-day period is up, the bills will become law with or without the governor's signature. Unless he chooses to use his veto power, that's unlikely. So it's up to the governor. Now, we will be joined by State Senator Adam Lowe for an update on what's happening in Nashville coming up as part of our 8 o'clock newscast. All right, don't forget, this has been Severe Weather Awareness Week, Bridget, around the state. I wonder, how are you celebrating?
How am I celebrating?
Yeah.
Just happy that we haven't had severe storms this week.
Hey, Fruit Loops, are you back? Is that right? Austin Chadwick, are you back in the studio?
Oh.
We just received word that his microphone is still packed up from Wednesday. What did we do Wednesday that his microphone would still be packed up? He's limping around here like he's 98 years, actually not even that young.
We must have used it at the Scooters.
Did we have a midweek worship service on Wednesday? Oh, at
Scooters Wednesday morning.
Very nice.
Yes.
Tell you, most of the churches listening right now could use some Scooters coffee to liven you people up. All right. Well, Severe Weather Awareness Week. I understand Insurance Incorporated. Todd Walker is supposedly coming. Is he here yet? Do we know?
I have not heard if he's here
Todd
yet.
Walker, ladies and gentlemen, is supposed to be coming in. We don't know. He may be playing pickup basketball this morning. Who knows? Who cares? But anyway, no kidding. Severe Weather Awareness Week. Good time to get prepared. And the way you're celebrating is giving the wrong forecast to people. We always love that.
Yeah, I enjoy doing that.
Austin told me Alison Pryor is now Zooming with us instead of just calling in.
She did last week. Yeah, it worked out great.
So we'll be Zooming with Alison from Cleveland, from Channel 3 at the top of the hour. All right, just be prepared. Check your forecast regularly. I laugh only because Bridget, the only forecaster you've ever heard, well, she's not even a forecaster. She's just reading it, who does the forecast like she's asking a question. Tornadoes? Yeah, I don't know. That's why we're with Local 3.
Maybe some snow.
Yeah, the wind advisory, the wrong day she gave that. And sadly, my children are still tied down in the backyard. We don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Sign up for notifications. Do that. Yes, these are little tips for you folks here. Come on now. Sign up for notifications. You can do that. You know what? Download the app. There you go. I mean, it's the Mix app right there. We do send those out. We do know how to do those, I think. Create a communication plan for your family. Pick a safe room in your home. Practice your plan. Now, let me say this, and I believe you should plan. God love you. I know. But those of you, here's what I want. Any of you who rehearse your family plan, I'd like some video of that. We just want to see it. I want mom and dad and, all the children, get the dog involved, the cat. Well, the cat won't participate because they're smarter than dogs, obviously. But we want to see the rehearsal.
Okay.
I think it's wonderful. We just want to see it because that's a lot better than what we would do. It is 7:09, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Let's see. Oh, we got the big basketball, Bridget, tonight and tomorrow night. Program reminder, we'll have coverage of the first round of the region tonight. Girls night, Cleveland Bradley at home, Walker Valley on the road. Coverage on all three of our stations tonight. Mix 1041, Talk 1013, The Buzz, and Fiesta 99.1. Be all over the place. Download the app again. You'll keep up with all that. Boys night tomorrow night. Cleveland, the only team in town tomorrow night. Bradley and Walker Valley travel tomorrow night. Going to have full coverage for you beginning tonight and tomorrow night. And, of course, the traditional state wrestling tournament. Bridget, you spent a lot of time over in Franklin back in the day, didn't you?
I sure did, yeah. It's a big weekend for those guys and girls.
Cleveland High School has won 5 in a row. We've really never seen anything like it. And, of course, Bradley's going to be there. Walker Valley's going to be there. Boys and girls now will be there. We're going to do what we did a couple weeks ago with the duels. We'll break in tomorrow night with results here on Mix 1041. We'll also have it on our social mediums. Anyway, looking forward to all that. Bridget?
Yes. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland at the Don Ledford Pre-Owned Automotive Center in Cleveland, home of the Red Tag Savings. They say it's time to love the vehicle that you drive. They have over 80 quality pre-owned vehicles available for you to choose from. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. So far, things are looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
All right, it's time for the Hardee's Wake Up. Now, of course, every time I hear this, I think it's Steve Allen at Westmore, which is just unfortunate. I said this was his walk-up music, and somebody played it for him when he walked into choir practice. But how's the conference going over there? Brooklyn Tab last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, apparently it's going great. I saw a post from Pastor Steve Allen this morning, actually.
Surely it was, maybe it was one of the chat bots or whatever they are now, the AI. He ain't awake yet, I guarantee you that. It's the bite of the new Philly cheesesteak menu at Hardee's. Their all-new Philly cheesesteak thick burger. How about this now, B? 100% Angus beef patty topped with thinly sliced ribeye, fire-roasted onion peppers, and melty cheese and mayo, served on a toasted potato bun. That's at Hardee's, their Philly cheesesteak menu. And we'll come back. Oh, yeah, that's going to be good. With a salute to Michael Bolton. We'll tell you why coming up.
Here it is, the hardest. There's only one thing better than the Philly cheesesteak. The Philly cheesesteak breakfast burrito. That's sliced ribeye, roasted peppers, onions, melty cheese sauce, and fluffy eggs, all wrapped in a fresh tortilla. Bite into the new Philly cheesesteak menu. Download the app and join My Rewards for exclusive offers.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here. Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
A high of 61 and a low of 51 this evening with rain showers at times tonight. For tomorrow, we'll have rain throughout the day. A high of 59 and a low of 51 tomorrow evening with cloudy skies tomorrow night. And then on Sunday, cloudy skies with a slight chance of an afternoon rain shower with a high of 64. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 60 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Well, I'm going to give parents in the car right now a teaching moment, Bridget, an opportunity to teach the children.
Okay.
I'm about to play a singer who was big in the 90s. Okay. And now there's a movie called Office Space where the guy is named Michael Bolton, and it's just absolutely hilarious, and you just got to watch it. But anyway, so boys and girls, there's a man named Michael Bolton. Now, Michael Bolton is 70 years old today.
Wow.
Okay? And now I'll be honest, he and you can say what you want about him, make fun of him, that's fine. We all did. It's okay. But he was a staple of Alive 95 back in the day, and Mike and Ed in the morning, and you always, you know. But anyway, just a great voice. So if we've got parents with children in the car, I'm going to play probably his biggest hit right now. And this is going to be an opportunity. Well, first of all, it's going to be an opportunity for you and your children to converse, because I know they're probably got their face in their phones. They don't care. But I've got a. Before we play Michael Bolton, actually, we probably should do real birthdays, local birthdays.
Yes.
Reagan Hartline is going to be 14 tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Does she speak to me? No. Does she want me around? No, here's when she wants me around. Hey, Dad. And she's got a tone of voice when she wants something. Now, parents, come on, you know. And she slips in this tone, you know, when she wants something. Did it last night, you know, about 9 o'clock.
Some money or something.
Nah, that's her mother. But when she wants me to take her somewhere, I am the taxi service. So I'm now working for Uber on the weekends. But anyway, Bridget, we got Reagan Hartline 14 tomorrow. Let's go to the Simmons Bank celebration list quickly.
Okay, happy birthday to Garry Thurman with Guardian Investment Advisors celebrating today. Lonnie Jones is also having a birthday today. His family called that in, says he's spending his birthday serving his church today at First United Methodist Church with their men's group.
No, nobody believes that, Lonnie. I mean, no. Nobody believes you're serving the church on your birthday.
Yes, he is.
Well, maybe he's collecting tithe. That'd be very nice.
Travis and Melissa Pendergrass, they are celebrating their 4th wedding anniversary on Sunday. Kobe Goins is having a birthday today. That is from his wife, Emily, and his son, Luke.
Kobe!
Yeah.
I love Kobe.
That's right. Aaron and Cora Cummings, they're celebrating their 5th wedding anniversary today. Ruth Anderson is 89 today. Her niece sent that in to us. She is a mother of 3, which includes a set of twins and a son who all had birthdays in the last week. So they all celebrate their birthdays together. Randy Bienvenu is having a birthday today. That is from his wife, who says he's a wonderful husband.
Let me make a point. Randy's a fireman, and Randy in 2011, when the tornadoes were hitting, he was the first interview we did. And he gave us, he's over there, I don't know if he wants me to tell you where he lives, but it's over down Georgetown Road. And he could see the tornado coming in his window.
Wow.
He was the first interview we did, 2011. Never will forget. I love Randy. Yeah. Never will forget it. Happy birthday, Randy.
Yes.
It's Severe Weather Awareness Week.
That's right.
He was our first interview. We did about, I want to say something about 60 hours of straight coverage, as Southern Living magazine reported at the time, in 2011. And Randy kicked us off, and he did a beautiful, beautiful job, and God knows it. And I'm not kidding, he may have saved some lives with his reporting.
Yeah.
Bridget?
Also, Savannah Dennis is going to be 12 years old tomorrow, a student at Ocoee Middle. That is from Dad, Christian, Hunter, Caitlin, and Carrie. And then Kim Nolan is having a birthday today. That is from her sister-in-law. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true.
Bridget, are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, man. He's 70 today.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
There's only one thing better than the Philly cheesesteak. The Philly cheesesteak Angus Thick Burger. That's sliced ribeye, roasted peppers, onions, melty cheese sauce, and char-broiled Angus beef. Bite into the new Philly cheesesteak menu. Download the app and join My Rewards for exclusive offers.
That will be in our heads the rest of the day.
You're welcome. Now, the great moment of Saved by the Bell was when Albert Clifford Slater, A.C. Slater, and Jessica Spano, Jessie, did a duet to, what was that? That wasn't that one. It was the other one. Oh, come on.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh. Hey, Johnny Hutchins, which song was it? No. Oh, How Am I Supposed to Live Without You? That's what it was. Oh, it's the greatest moment in Saved by the Bell history. There's no doubt about it. I'll tell you what, let's get actually, we're going to get a traffic report in just a moment. Hang on, about 10 seconds. The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. So here's the deal, folks. There is an entire show happening, and it's a better show on my cell phone, okay? And I normally don't call people out, but I will say, Jonathan Cantrell and Dr. Russell Dyer, you both said 1987. I don't even know if you people know each other, you guys. You need to meet. You really do. I'm bringing people together. I'm a uniter, not a divider. You both said 1987, and that'll save me a text later, okay? Yeah, 1987. So that's actually late 80s. That would be a better point. Bridget, we do have a problem. Let's go to you.
Yeah, that's right. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland says it's time to love what you drive, so they say yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. For February, they are offering 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on any light-duty Silverado truck or any Equinox SUV in stock. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. Crews are working an accident on the interstate. It's going to be about 1.5 miles from the Nyota exit. It's blocking the right lane. That is I-75 northbound. So be aware of that. Thanks to Jimmy Logan for calling that in just a minute
James,
ago.
are we going Corton and McMinn County, it sounds like, this morning. Is that right?
Yeah, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance, located on Keith Street near Chick-fil-A here in Cleveland, specializing in consolidation, installment, and personal loans. Even if your credit is less than perfect, call them today at 423-458-3007.
You know what would help? If I turn the volume up, that always helps.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, sports right around the corner. Stand by, and I'll tell you what we're going to do, Bridget.
Mm-hmm.
You know, an old high school buddy of mine opened a restaurant here in Cleveland called Marthy Ann's. His name is Joe Keel. Now, I've not talked to Joe in a long time. He plans his appearances when I'm not here.
He's smart.
He's a smart man. But, boy, I'm telling you right now, we are getting so many good reports about Marthy Ann's hot chicken and cold treats. Now, he was open in Benton for a long time. Then he came, God love him, he came back home. We're going to kill the fatted calf. Now, I gave him a slogan idea. Matter of fact, I gave it prior to my, yes, Dr. Thompson, I had COVID. I'm fine. Thank you. I love you. God love you. I'm answering text here on the air. It'll save me later. And Dr. Thompson, I'm sorry I missed your meeting tomorrow, but Reagan Hartline's got a birthday tomorrow, and they told me I had to be there. It's between you and Reagan, I don't know. Well, I'm choosing you. Okay. Marthy Ann's, I gave him a slogan. I said, you know, Joe, what you should do, eat more chicken. I said, hey, would that not work?
It's already trademarked.
And then we got a call from Jimmy Logan. So anyway. All right. So, hey, have you guys tried this? I got a free entree for you. But I'm going to make you do something. First person who calls me and barks like a chicken.
Oh, no.
Bark, bark, bark. One of those deals. 423-614-6499. Now, every time we give these away, it just goes nuts. From what I'm told, Dwayne was telling me yesterday, he did this yesterday afternoon, and the phones are ringing like crazy. I got a free entree for you. Now, they're open right now at Marthy Ann's Hot Chicken and Cold Treats. He's open. Joe's open for breakfast. Key Street across from Life Care. All right, good morning. Bark like a chicken. Come on. What do you got? Hello?
Hope that's what they're calling for.
This is the prayer line. Can we get your credit card number? Get off my phone. I said bark like
a birthday or something.
I don't care. Bark like a chicken. If you're going to call me, bark like a chicken, I'll give you a free entree to Marthy Ann's. Come on now. Bark like a chicken for him. That ain't the first time you've done that, I guarantee you right now.
Well, I think it is. But
Who's this?
This is Brenda Rapier.
Brenda! Oh, Brenda! One of my old Sunday school teachers. Well, I can tell you went to Brother Littlefield's church. I guarantee you right now. Brenda, how are you?
I'm all right. I had to practice before you answered, though.
Yeah. That's pretty good, Brenda. I guess what, about every other Saturday night we bark like a chicken. Is that correct? Hey. Okay, well, Brenda, it's over now. We can calm down. The contest is done. You won. Hey, Brenda, listen. Have you tried Martha Ann's yet?
Yes, we have.
What do you think?
Oh, we love it.
It's good, wasn't it?
Yes.
All right, I got you a free entree. Joe said you can use this breakfast, lunch, or dinner. How about that?
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you.
All right, come by and pick it up.
Okay, all righty.
All right, Brenda, thanks. That's good. That's pretty good. I think Brenda's a pro.
That's pretty good.
Phones are ringing like crazy. I would take one more, but I don't have time. We'll do it. Maybe we may do it later. All right. We'll do it on the midnight show. How about that? It is 7:31. Here's a man I guarantee you that'll balk like a chicken. John Davis. There is no doubt about that.
This is John Davis for Kia Cleveland.
He'd do it if we gave him.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty, 472-2173, bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Fitness at the Village Green is hosting and holding, would it be hosting or holding a corporate wellness challenge? What?
Hosting.
Would you say hosting or holding?
Hosting.
Okay. Bark, bark, bark. Anyway, apparently that was popular. Or as my grandmother used to say, popular. We'll do that. We'll do that again. Oh, that'll happen. Hey, by the way, let's check in. We got a live mic on Brenda Raper, my former Sunday school teacher at Faith Memorial. Let's go to that microphone right now. Bark, 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 bark. She's still barking, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know. Oh yes, it's God's chicken. No, that's the other one. Okay. Told Joe, said, hey, eat more chicken. Then Karen Colley just started screaming. I don't understand. Owns Chick-fil-A. All right. The Corporate Wellness Challenge. This is really taking off. We got 2 slots left. That's it. If your business, your office, your company wants to participate, you need to call or text us. Text us. 423-614-6499. We got 2 slots left. That's it. First come, first serve. What does that mean? It means that no more than 10 people can participate. Had somebody ask me yesterday, say, who are you? Well, first question. Second one, they said, what if it's a big company, corporation, whatever? Well, you can have 2 teams. And I think we got one like that. We're not revealing anything yet. We're not telling you, don't even ask who's doing this yet, okay? You'll find out when we do. No, okay. You'll find we're going to make a big announcement. You know us, man. We're gonna milk this bad boy. So anyway, but we do need to hear from you. 2 slots left. You get 8 weeks. Your coworkers, whatever. You guys can all work out, do it together. And it really is. It's a great deal. It's Larry Gurney's idea, the owner of Oh Yeah. So you need to call or text. I'd do it this morning because we got 2 left. That's it, and it's over. 423-614-6499. Bridget?
Okay, at Alon Planning Partners, they believe in a better way to invest, a better way to serve you, and a better result. Take advantage of their complimentary retirement session by calling Jay and Brittany Hagee of Alon Planning Partners, 423-315-1441. That's 315-1441, or visit them online at alonplanning.com.
Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. A man who also barks like a chicken is Roger Pickett. Roger?
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
Brenda, it's over. You already won. Come on now. Do you notice she was still barking even after But you said she was laughing.
She was laughing.
So she was laughing like a chicken?
Oh, no.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
That's what she said, Brenda. I don't know why. But.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies and then a 30% chance of a few rain showers this afternoon. A high of 61 and a low of 51 this evening with rain showers at times tonight. For tomorrow, rain throughout the day. A high of 59 and a low of 51 tomorrow evening. And then on Sunday, cloudy skies, a slight chance of an afternoon rain shower with a high of 64. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 58 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food.
She can bark like a chicken, I'm sure.
Stop tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
No one cares. Make sure she comes in later. We need to talk to her about some things. Hey, and let's get serious for just a moment. You know, today is the 1-year anniversary of Russia's heinous attack on the Ukraine. So we've invited our friend Olga Maslov is coming in. You know, her late great husband Tim did so much, and especially in East Cleveland after the tornadoes of Easter 2020, and just did so much. Living Stones Church, wonderful church. Of course, they started and own Anatole Exteriors here locally. But Olga's going to come in. She's going to give us an update, and there's a fundraising component. We're going to talk with her coming up in just a moment, marking the 1-year anniversary of the attack on Ukraine, which is started, you believe that, a year ago today.
Wow.
So Olga, I understand, is here, and we're going to talk to Olga in just a few moments. All right, first, though, 20 before 8, let's go to the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Imagine better health and hello human kindness. This sports brought to you by the Town Squire. If you have a prom, wedding, or any other formal event to plan for, visit the tuxedo department at the Town Squire for the best fit and style. Pick out a traditional style or a fashion trending tux in slim or ultra slim fit. The Town Squire can help take some of the stress out of planning your wedding with their great selection of rental suits and tuxedos. Thank you for allowing to let them serve you all of these years. Since 1977, the Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. The shop with the personal touch. Well, the South Carolina Lady Gamecocks came into Knoxville last night undefeated, and they leave undefeated, number 1 in the nation. South Carolina over the Lady Volunteers last night, 73-60 here on Mix 104.1. Lee University split with Union last night. The Lee men over Union, 72-55. The Lee Lady Flames lost to Union, 62-58. Well, here we go, folks. We got a big couple of nights of basketball and high school wrestling. More on that in a moment. We go to the region. It's the region portion of the high school basketball tournament locally. And for the first time in many years, we have all 6 local teams, girls and boys, have qualified from our 3 local high schools. Let's run it down for you tonight. Bradley Central High School, the Bearettes will host Shelbyville. 7 o'clock right here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix 104.1 app. That'll be at Smitty Arena tonight. Cleveland High School, the Lady Raiders will host Franklin County tonight at the Raider Arena. That game at 7 o'clock will be on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix 104.1 app. Walker Valley travels to Warren County tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That will be on 99.1 FM and the Mix 104.1 app. Download our free app, mymix1041.com. Coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. McMinn County Lady Cherokees at Coffee County tonight. Boys action tonight. Let me back up here. Boys action tomorrow night, Saturday night. Bradley goes to Franklin County, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That'll be on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix app with Gary and Steve. Gary and Brian tomorrow night. Walker Valley goes to Warren County tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That will be on 99.1 FM and the Mix app. Again, boys night tomorrow night. Dwayne Williams and Corey Lindbergh on the call tomorrow night. Cleveland will host Coffee County tomorrow night. It's the only game in town locally, and that will be right here, Mix 104.1 tomorrow night. Coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Here, a general rule, folks, we're getting this time of the year with basketball. All the games are 7 p.m. tip local time. All right, 7 p.m. local time. Let's go to the Region 2 AA girls night tonight. Tellico Plains at Polk County, Chattanooga Brainerd at McMinn Central, Marion County at Meigs County. That's tonight, all at 7 o'clock. Region 2 AA boys tomorrow night, Polk County at Sweetwater, Meigs County at Tyner. This is the traditional state wrestling championship weekend. Cleveland has won the last 5 in a row. We've never seen anything like it. They've won the last 5 boys titles in a row. 41 wrestlers from Bradley, Cleveland, Walker Valley. Girls and boys teams will be involved in Franklin this weekend. 12 from Cleveland. This is boys now. 12 from Cleveland. 9 from Bradley. 3 from Walker Valley. On the girls' side, the newer programs now, 10 from Cleveland High. Also 6 from Bradley and 1 from Walker Valley. And Bridget, I've got to count them now. 4 words that you're going to love.
Oh, no.
It's not you're fired. Let's see. It'd be you're fired, go home. No, not. It is spring training starts today.
All right. That's exciting.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, we're your proud Braves station, Mix 104.1. Braves will. Where do they train now? It used to be in West Palm, then it went to Orlando. I don't know where they are.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hey, Braves fans, hey, where do they train? I don't even know. Anyway, we'll have it. Bobby Ludwig, you know where the Braves train?
I think they moved up to Orlando. Am I correct?
Well, they were at Disney. Maybe they're still there. Who knows? I really don't care.
I got to get to the porch. You caught me trying to get a cup of coffee in before you got me on the radio.
Well, I mean, you know what, Bobby? Look.
I don't have to whisper anymore. I can talk now. Hey, by the way, so I grew up in West Palm Beach, and I wasn't a baseball fan. I wish I was now. But the Braves, all in the Montreal Expos, had their spring training in West Palm Beach. Those were the Dale Murphy days. Back in the 80s, I remember the Braves coming down. Again, I wish never saw a game. Wish I did, but that was the good old days. Then they started winning World Series, and they got too big for their britches and wanted a new stadium. And West Palm said no, so they moved.
Yeah,
I think it might be Orlando.
I think that's when they went to Disney. But anyway, well, Bobby, I tell you what, on behalf of our audience, radio and television, we feel bad. We're going to pause now. We're going to pause the broadcast while you get your coffee. Just go right ahead.
No, I'm good. Now Steve is getting cold, so let's not pause anymore.
Oh, okay, well, pause tomorrow. All right, Bobby, what's up?
Hey, markets ended higher yesterday. The Dow up 108 points to close at 33,154. The S&P up 21 to close at 4,012. And the NASDAQ up 83 points to close at 11,590. So markets finished higher. Back to you guys in the studio.
Bobby Ludwig is your Edward Jones financial advisor. Bobby, how do we reach out to you, buddy?
Yeah, let's enjoy a cup of coffee together. Give me a call, 473-2215. Again, it's 473-2215. Stop by and see me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, buddy. Have a great weekend, Bobby.
Hey, Steve.
Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and we're back in just a moment. We're going to be talking with Olga Maslov as we mark the one-year anniversary. This was the day a year ago that Vladimir Putin and Russia invaded the Ukraine. Olga is from the Ukraine, and we're going to talk with her coming up next.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the...
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Tell me what's happening.
Okay, happy birthday. Topping our list today, Reagan Hartline is going to be 14 tomorrow.
Reagan Hartline, I don't know if she's listening or not, 14 tomorrow. And trust me, we have been celebrating for about a month.
Of course.
She's got us celebrating. She said back in the summer, well, my birthday's in February. I get to do that. My birthday's in...
That's right.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
As I tell her to the little girl who made me a daddy 14 years ago, tomorrow.
Hard to believe.
Hard to believe.
Garry Thurman is also celebrating today. Guardian Investment Advisors. Lonnie Jones is celebrating as well. Travis and Melissa Pendergrass celebrating their 4th wedding anniversary on Sunday. Kobe Goins is celebrating today. That's from his wife Emily and his son Luke. Aaron and Cora Cummings celebrating their 5th wedding anniversary today. Ruth Anderson is 89 today. That is from her niece. Randy Bienvenu is having a birthday today. That is from his wife, who says he's a wonderful husband. Savannah Dennis is going to be 12 tomorrow, a student at Ocoee Middle. That is from Dad, Christian, Hunter, Caitlin, and Carrie. And then Kim Nolan is having a birthday today. That is from her sister-in-law. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have the products and services to help make your dreams come true.
Well, we're joined by our friend Olga Masloff. Olga, how are you?
Good morning. Doing well. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, and we appreciate you coming. What does today mean to you? Because as folks are, I believe the public's really aware now that it was 1 year ago today that Russia made the decision to attack your home country of the Ukraine. What does this mean to you?
Yes. So a year ago today, everyone wakes up and that's the news that we hear. It was a shock, unexpected. So for a lot of people, it means grief, just a lot of things that this year has brought. But yes, it was just exactly a year today, specifically speaking for Ukraine.
Olga, I guess if in the way of providing an update, I know that you have family there still. We've been, going even back to about a year ago when your church came in. I know Mike Masloff came in, and among others. But give us an update. What are you hearing? What's happening in the Ukraine right now?
Yes, so I talked to my cousin this week, and he's saying that, just with all the people that were left, millions were able to leave, but with the ones that are left, they have a lot of needs, and so they're continuing to work. He's a pastor there, and so a lot of the churches that have stayed, this is just their continual work daily, because the people that are there, they do have a lot of needs. He was thankful that the winter was not as cold as they expected, but we just want to bring awareness that there's still a lot going on there, and just more threats as far as coming to different countries like Moldova. So they are aware, they're kind of on their tippy toes knowing that it's not over. They're praying. Specifically today is a day of prayer for all the churches. And there's a day of fasting today that has been broadcasted everywhere and is being shared to pray that the war would stop. And they're just praying that God would bless them and restore their cities, restore their country. So there's still that, it's not peaceful yet, but they're hopeful and just praying for God's mercy.
We're joined by Olga Masloff. It has been a year, and it may be a great day, number one, for people in this country and specifically people in our area to pray for the Ukraine, as it's been a year, but then also, I guarantee you there are people who would want to give, and they want to do something. Especially, and I remember a year ago when Mike came in here and brought some others from your church, Living Stones, and people really responded. What if somebody says, you know what, it's been a year, I want to do something? What would you tell them?
Yes, you can go to Living Stones Church Facebook page. We are here in Cleveland, and you can find us there. You can click like, but also all the messages are on there. There's going to be a link that you can go to, and we have a Ukraine Relief Fund. And so anything that we get, we're able to help as much as we can. That's why we're spreading awareness and trying to continue raise funds. But go to Living Stones Church Facebook page, and you will see a link there.
Olga, I remember talking about your church and your late husband, Tim, who was our dear, dear friend, was so excited about things happening at the church. And I am so excited that coming very soon, we are bringing Living Stones to MixTV.tv. There'll be a link there where people can go and watch the services, and we're putting that together now. But we're very excited about this. And if you would, while you're here, Just mention when people can come and visit the church. I know you mentioned the Facebook page, but I know you've got a couple of services on Sundays. Is that right?
Yes, we have 2 services. The first morning service is at 9:30, and that one is in the Russian language. We have a mix of Ukrainians, Russians, Moldovians, all in one, which is great. And then at 11:30, following that service, we have an English service. And so we're very excited about the opportunity you just mentioned. I think it's going to be a great blessing and outreach.
One final point. During all of the last year, we've had, and you and I talked about this last time, we've had a number of Ukrainian families come right here to Cleveland and Bradley County. Is that right?
Yes.
So they've come in and really, from what I understand, they've really been taken in a great way. Is that correct?
Yes, there's a lot. We have some families in our church, and we still have some coming who we're also working with, trying to find where can they stay, where can they live. But it's a continual. They're still being able to move, which is great for them. And so we do have a lot of families even in our church.
It's great seeing you, Olga. Thank you very much for coming. It's a rough day in a lot of ways, isn't it?
It is.
Day of remembrance.
Yes, yes. Today is also 2 years ago that Tim went to the Lord. So February 24th is it's been crazy year, 2 years, and so it is an interesting day.
I'm sorry, I did not realize that. So your husband passed away 2 years ago today.
Yes, February 24th.
And then a year ago,
exactly,
your country was attacked. Oh
right.
My goodness. Well, look, I asked the people, our audience, to pray. First of all, pray for Olga and her family today, but also for our friends in Ukraine, and then also I want you to repeat one last time, Olga, how people can be involved. They want to give. You know, we got a lot of givers. That there's a wonderful community, wonderful people who give, and so how can they do that?
Yes, if you go to Living Stones Church on Facebook, you will find us. There's going to be a link, and it's called Ukraine Relief. So you can click on that link, and it'll take you directly to where you can give specifically to Ukraine. You can also text to the number 423-605-6059, and then we will respond to you with a link as well.
Hey. Sorry, Olga. Bridget, will you write that down? Will you give that number one more time? We'll repeat that.
Yes, it's 423-605-6059. And we mentioned that last time as well. And I do want to say that as we're giving, we are focusing on churches giving to the local people so that the gospel is spread. Because at a dark time like this, people need hope, and that's really the only thing you can give them. The material things they need right now, but the hope is what they need for eternal. And so a lot of the churches that we work with there that are giving through the donations that are collected, they're not just giving handouts. They are serving the people, but they're also telling them about the hope of Jesus so that they can receive that salvation.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Olga. It's great seeing you, and I appreciate you coming out on what I know is a tough day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And please stay in touch with us, okay? Let us know. And we'll be broadcasting very soon the Living Stones Church. It's a wonderful church, doing a wonderful work here. They're on Peerless, is that right? Peerless Road?
Yes.
Right there, that crazy corner right there, yes. I tell you.
Close to Publix, yes.
Close to Publix, right over there. So anyway. Thank you very much. We'll repeat this number, and folks can do that. Back in just a moment. Stand by. Senator Adam Lowe on the way in.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to you all soon.
The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
LoweAutoMT.com. Says it's time to love what you drive, so they say yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. For February, they are offering 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on any light-duty Sierra truck and 3.9% APR financing for 60 months on any Buick SUV. That's at Don Ledford, Cleveland on North Lee Highway. Crews are working a crash with injuries. It's going to be Highway 64 at Kinzer Road. We just received a text about this, so we appreciate that. Multiple emergency vehicles on the scene, so be aware of that as you drive. Again, that's Highway 64 at Kinzer Road, so we'll be sure to keep you up to date on that. We appreciate that information. And then also, just a reminder, I-75 northbound, just a mile and a half from the Nyota exit, crews are working an accident there and is blocking the right-hand lane. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
Need an MRI? Now you can get one 7 days a week, even Saturdays and Sundays.
There's only one thing better than the Philly cheesesteak. The Philly cheesesteak Angus thick burger. That's sliced ribeye, roasted peppers, onions, melty cheese sauce, and char-broiled Angus beef. Bite into the new Philly cheesesteak menu. Download the app and join My Rewards for exclusive offers.
Being around people is my joy and my passion. So when they come in here, I do feel free to carry the integrity that Mermaid has. No matter what your job description is here, somehow or another you're impacting somebody's life.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
All right, we're going to try this. Alison, Pryor, can you hear me?
I sure can hear you, Steve.
Well, that's just unbelievable. This is amazing, isn't it?
I know. We're all set up now over Zoom so people get to hear the voice and see it, which is really cool. And I get to see you. That's the best part, Steve.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Bridget's over here laughing. Why are you laughing like this?
Okay.
It's unbelievable.
She's very nice.
Well, Alison Pryor, of course, meteorologist, Local 3. And Alison, first of all, how are you doing? What's happening? I see the set there behind you. Is that right?
Yeah. Do a little spin around here.
You're there. Oh, look at that. You're right in the middle of everything.
Yeah. So empty studio right now. Guests are going to start showing up for 3+U recordings and everything, but we're clear and calm at the 8 a.m. hour.
All right. Well, listen, Alison, let's talk about it. First of all, I don't know if we've ever seen weather extremes like we have. I mean, yesterday it's 81 degrees. You know, tell us about these weather extremes. And then I'm hearing Los Angeles is having blizzards. I'm hearing Minnesota. Yeah. All this. What's going on? What's happening?
Okay, so the first storm that came through that did the ice storms to the north of us, all the snow in Minnesota and South Dakota with blizzard warnings, that's the one that is starting to move offshore off of New England right now. And the trailing cold front is what passed over us overnight and why our temperatures today are going to be cooler. than the record highs that we had for yesterday and on Wednesday. Now, it's not going to be absolutely frigid outside today, but you're looking at daytime highs around 60 degrees across the area. So not a whole lot of change in our temperatures from what we're experiencing right now this morning. Now, you mentioned California. There is a new storm that's coming on shore in California right now, bringing heavy rain, but also snow. They have additional winter storm warnings that are there. I've been keeping an eye on the power outage maps too, and so there's a lot of outages in California. About 750,000 outages in Michigan right now because of that ice storm that hit them yesterday. So we're really lucked out that we got the nice spring weather instead of all of that badness. Now we're just kind of settling back down a little bit. So again, highs today around 60 degrees. That's the daytime high. The official high would have happened overnight before the cold front got here. Cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. Most of your morning into the first part of the afternoon is going to be dry today, just a couple of spotty showers here and there. But after 3 p.m., we're going to start to see our rain chances increasing. So if you are heading out for dinner and movie plans this evening, whatever it may be for your Friday night, you probably do want to have that raincoat with you. And you're going to need it again on Saturday too. So showers expected for Saturday, highs again around 60. On Sunday, it'll be mainly dry, still the cloud cover across the area. It'll start to be a little bit milder, 67, and only a couple of isolated showers on Sunday. So greater rain chances on Saturday than Sunday when we're talking about the weekend and you're kind of deciding what to do.
It's Alison Pryor, Local 3. Alison, of course, of Cleveland, Tennessee, proud Cleveland High School graduate. You're wearing your blue this morning. That's good timing. Alison, hey, how can we watch you on Local 3?
Yeah, so you can watch me on Local 3 News every Monday through Friday morning from 4:30 to 7 a.m. And hey, Steve, you'll like to know this. I was in Cleveland just yesterday and talked to Wood Song Forest School, the second and third graders there out in Austin Woods, which was really cool to do my weather talk instead of a normal school building out on one of their decks and talking to the kids about weather.
Is that, I believe that's Bonnie Cretton, is that correct?
Oh, I was talking to the teacher that set it up with the third grade teacher.
I think Bonnie Cretton runs that. Her in-laws, Paul and Sandra Cretton, are in prison right now, and we're hoping they get out eventually. We're still praying for them, I know that. You know, now, well, I'll give you a quick connection here. So Paul Cretton, his daughter-in-law is Bonnie that runs the school out there. Paul's nephew, Destin Cretton, is a very, very big-time director. He's directing the new Marvel movie that'll be out in a couple of years. So they all got Cleveland. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I know. It's crazy. All right, Alison, great to see you. And we're glad to see you right here on...
are actually seeing each other. So I hope everyone has a wonderful Friday.
All right, Alison. Thanks so much for doing this. We appreciate it. All right. Alison Pryor, Local 3. Coming up as part of our local and state news coming up next, we're going to be joined by State Senator Adam Lowe in just a moment.
President's Day savings are going on now at all Mermaid Mattress locations. You save when you buy from the factory, and now you'll save even more at Mermaid Mattress.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 104.1. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
It can be BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A year since the Russian invasion of Ukraine, a proposal from the Chinese government for a ceasefire, peace talks, and ending Russian sanctions.
China claims to be neutral and has avoided criticizing Russia, with whom it has what it calls a no-limits friendship. The U.S. believes China could be preparing to offer Moscow military assistance and is skeptical about Beijing's ability to broker a peace. Jonathan Savage, Fox News.
Donald Dilbeck is executed by lethal injection in Florida for stabbing a woman during a carjacking attempt after escaping custody on a life sentence.
Woman's family saying in a statement the execution gives them some closure.
Dilbeck had been convicted previously of killing a sheriff's deputy when he was a teenager. In his final words, Dilbeck said he'd really messed up, but said Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis has done a lot worse.
Fox's Jack Callahan. Dilbeck murdered Faye Lamb Van in 1990. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, time for local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. But right here at the top, I do want to go back over to Bridget. We've got a very serious situation right now on Highway 64.
Yeah, it's a crash with injuries. Highway 64 at Kinzer Road, and they have called Life Force in on this accident, so we'll be sure to keep you up to date on that. Again, that's Highway 64 at Kinzer Road. Emergency crews there on the scene working a crash with injuries.
All right, folks, please be mindful of that as you travel. Senator Adam Lowe joins us. This is going to function as our local news. How are you?
I'm functioning as the local news. Wow, that's I don't know if I signed up for that.
So you're a new state senator. How's it going? What do you make of it thus far? What are you, about a month in, a little more?
Well, yeah, it's going pretty well. We're in the thick of committee season. I might say Alison Pryor, she's a pretty good meteorologist.
Yeah,
but
she's good.
But you know, hearing her talk, I wish Hulk Hogan had done meteorology at some point. Where it's like, a storm's a brewing, brother. You know, you can kind of hear it in the background. But no, we're proud of her and our local folks out there accomplishing great things, and they do a much better job of reporting than I do. So I'm going to do my best, Alison, to do like you did today. Committee season in Nashville is really where the nitty-gritty's done. So all the bills that have been filed are now in their respective committees getting hammered out, discussed, debated, and some of it's starting to make its way to the floor for us to vote on and turn into law. But we're really just in the thick of it at the moment.
Couple of bills that are making news, not only really around the state, but I noticed Fox News put this bill on the national news this morning, and that is House Bill 1, prohibits children from receiving gender-altering services, such as puberty blockers, hormone therapies, or surgical procedures. That passed the House yesterday. Tell me about that.
Well, if the House passed it yesterday, the Senate, we passed it last week.
Yep.
We've got a lot of uncertain science in that arena. Call it what you will. I've been referring to it as kind of the transition science, because what we had was a situation where very young children were making very permanent physical decisions with the support of their parents and their physicians. And we have just a lot of evidence that later in life they're regretting those decisions. In the state of Tennessee, at the age of 14, you can't go get a tattoo. You really can't. You can't get your ears pierced without your parents' permission. There's certain limitations, because we recognize that permanent physical things they last. They're hard to undo. There's a lot of science that says puberty blockers and a lot of the drugs that kids are being administered are detrimental later in life. We're seeing big increases in osteoporosis and relatively new data, because we're kind of having that first cycle of kids that society did this to. You have several nations that have now outlawed puberty blockers and some of the medical side of that in Europe, including the UK. And we kind of looked at it from the angle of you really need to wait to 18 when you're in this season of developing your identity. Wait till you're an adult to make some of these permanent decisions. And so Tennessee passed a law simply saying in Tennessee we're not going to do that to our kids anymore. It's not targeting anybody except for, this is the thing out of Nashville. I'm going to speak candidly because we're back here in the district. The left political movements are very good at hijacking issues. And there's a lot more action if you can create fear, anxiety, separation, and if you can make people feel targeted. And we've had several bills. We had the bill that essentially was a you can't be lewd in front of children bill. that was also highly protested in the past few weeks. That bill had nothing to do with anyone's sexual identity or orientation, yet it was hijacked and sold under that banner, rebranded to the public that it was a targeted bill. It really just said, we don't care who you are or how you identify, you can't do lewd performances in front of children, right? There's a place for that. Those places need to screen children out. So these have been moves to protect what little innocence we have left in our kids. The state can only do so much, and one of the things that we can do is we direct and pass rules related to those who are licensed to provide a service, and medicine's no different.
I've got to get we're joined by State Senator Adam Lowe. I got to get your comment on this because I had the governor on yesterday, and we have heard so much about the third grade reading retention law. I will say in our interview yesterday, which of course this is a law and he's very supportive of this, the governor is, he was very forceful about it. Candidly, more than I think I've ever heard him, and I've done a lot of interviews with him over the last few years especially. There's a lot of people in education, especially when we announced our interview, we had a lot of people in education locally get in touch with us and say, hey, will you ask him this or that? And we were able to do that. We had about 10 minutes. What do you think about this? And because I'm going to tell you something, this issue is really reverberating around this district.
Well, change is difficult for anyone. This bill was passed before I was in the legislature, and I do have, full disclosure, I have an amendment that's up, a bill this year that would amend a portion of that, and I'll cover that. But what we know is literacy in third graders has slipped. This got sold again. Things get sold and spun and branded as a third grade retention law. It's really not a third grade retention law, it's a literacy law. If anything, after all of the different steps of intervention, if a child still isn't capable of reading, they are most likely to be retained in the fourth grade. So it really got rebranded out of order. But here's what we know. We have 85% of our prison population is functionally illiterate. When you control for certain sub-demographics, it gets even worse. We know that children who aren't reading by 5th grade likely never truly learn to read. They may be able to read stop signs and things like that, but they don't read to understand. So we know those things. We also know we've been in a slip in literacy in the state of Tennessee. Now, not every school system. I have 8 school systems in District 1. I've met with all of them, school boards, directors of schools, teachers. I was in Dayton last night with parents talking about third grade literacy. Wow. There's a lot to be concerned about because it's change. Parents are scared. What I've tried to do is share what they shouldn't be scared of, because in the process of trying to defeat a thing somebody doesn't like, they will make up boogeymen in the closet on it. This is the short of that law. That law is providing resources, supplement to the classroom to help kids who need it most learn how to read before 4th grade. My bill targets the biggest criticism I've received from parents and teachers, which is we're using one test, a TCAP, to kind of identify that. If my bill passes, our local schools will get a lot more control in providing any evidence that a child's literate, because that's really all we want to know. We want to know by 5th grade, can you read? And so my bill would open it up and say, no, we're not going to focus so heavy on TCAP. I crafted that bill under the direction and under the consult of my local school directors and teachers and board members. And it gives them the freedom to say, no, we're going to use other assessments. We're going to even teacher testimony. So I feel good about that bill, that piece of legislation. I'll present it this coming week in committee, the Education Committee. So hopefully what we can do is return some local control. What I don't want to do is deny those state resources to help our kids read. Like, I want those tutoring programs and boot camps here. And so there's been a lot of confusion. What I'll say to the public, without spending the hour and a half I normally do talking about this in groups, is learn what the law actually does. I think the schools have a better perspective on it than they did early on right now, so feel free to talk to your local principal and your teachers about it. Embrace the good, question the bad, right? As this unfolds with any public policy, there are going to be hiccups, and getting feedback from the ground up will help us make it a better policy going forward. But at the end of the day, our kids need to read. And many of them can't. And if we don't get them reading, we know that they're highly more likely to end up incarcerated in our criminal justice system.
Senator Adam Lowe, and I know we could spend a lot more time, but we've got to move on here. But Senator, hey, I appreciate the update this morning.
Absolutely.
And please bring us some regular updates as you can.
Well, you threw the tough ones today. We didn't get to talk about any of the feel-good bills, but there's some there.
I know.
There's some good things happening.
Well, let me say this. So how can people keep up with what's happening with you?
Well, obviously I post on Facebook pretty regularly. I've joined the TikToks the urging of the alderman. Rob Alderman has forced me into the TikTok.
Oh, man, they're about to ban it on your state devices.
Evidently, they want to do that.
Man,
there's a really big distrust of the Chinese. But
Alderman lives in Beijing now. Did you hear about that?
I've heard that. I've heard they've renamed it Alderman China.
No, he would like that, yeah.
But yeah, this is what I'll say to the Chinese who may have access to my TikTok. You're welcome to all that content. There's no national security secrets in my TikTok posts. But at Good Talks is the TikTok thing, and it's a little more fun than the Facebook posts are more serious. But yeah, you can keep tabs on me there, which people like to do. They like to know that I'm working.
Tabs on you.
I'm working.
You're working.
Find us on Facebook, do that, and then of course tune in to Mix 104.1 on a regular basis.
104 point is what Reagan Hartline used to call
Is that right?
it. Yeah, she'll be 14 tomorrow. She'll say Mix 104 point. There we go. Adam, thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Senator Adam Lowe, everybody. Back in a moment. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. All right, we've got a serious situation out on Highway 64. Bridget, back over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland at the Don Ledford Pre-Owned Automotive Center in Cleveland, home of the Red Tag Savings, and they say it's time to love the vehicle that you drive. They have over 80 quality pre-owned vehicles available for you to choose from. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. Yes, crews are working a serious accident, Highway 64 at Kinzer Road. They did have to call Life Force on the scene earlier, so be aware of that, and we'll be sure to keep you up to date. We appreciate the text on that as well. Again, that's Highway 64 at Kinzer Road, and then also crews still working to clear up that accident on the interstate. It's going to be at about 1.5 miles from the Naota exit, I-75 northbound there in McMinn County, so be aware of that as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
There's only one thing better than the Philly cheesesteak, the Philly cheesesteak breakfast burrito. That's sliced ribeye, roasted peppers, onions, melty cheese sauce, and fluffy eggs, all wrapped in a fresh tortilla. Bite into the new Philly cheesesteak menu. Download the app and join My Rewards for exclusive offers.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know, in 2021, there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Per day, and add additional family members for just $10 per month per family member. Mention Mix 1041, work out for free for the rest of the month. Well, that'd be through next Tuesday. 18 and over only. Now, here's definitely the more pressing issue. Oh Yeah, Health and Fitness is presenting the Corporate Wellness Challenge. 10 businesses or corporations, companies, whatever, 10 businesses, 10 people per team. We have 2 slots left at last report. If your business wants to do this, if you're at work already this morning, your office, your company, your business, your plant, your whatever, wants to do this, you need to get in touch with us because we're only doing 10 of these. It's going to be an 8-week program. It starts next week, March and April, and it's going to be a team concept. It's basically going to be, it's not individual. It's going to be the 10 individuals making up the team. And we did hear yesterday from some larger companies who say, hey, what do we do? Because we know there's a 10-person limit. Well, you could have more than one team. So if we've got a large company out there says, hey, we want to be involved, you could have 2 teams, but you need to act pretty quickly here. Just 2 slots available. Call or text us now, or as soon as you can, as soon as you make your mind up, 423-614-6499. If you're texting us, please put your name on that and just put something like, oh yeah, contest or something like that. We're going to get back in touch with you. We're going to confirm all of our 10 teams and then make a big announcement, big reveal next week. It'll be a lot of fun. There are going to be a lot of prizes involved here. And, of course, you'll have 8 weeks of free training at Oh Yeah Health and Fitness with your coworkers. Now, something also to point out, no matter what shift you work, it's a 24-hour place. Oh Yeah is open 24 hours. So if you want to be involved in the Corporate Wellness Challenge, call or text on behalf of your company, 423-614-6499. This is for March and April. Bridget, they're doing their big customer appreciation on Tuesday night, I understand. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Hang on a second.
Going to be Tuesday night from 6 to 8 right there at Oh Yeah Health and Fitness Complex. They're going to have lots of great vendors, some fun contests for their members as well. So it's a big celebration. It's a celebration of their 3rd-year anniversary in business and also their customer appreciation there at Oh Yeah.
Let's give away a 3-month membership to Oh Yeah Health and Fitness. You heard me right. 3 months. 3 months absolutely free. Call or text right now. I'll give you 3 months at Oh Yeah Health and Fitness, over 30,000 square feet at the Village Green Town Center at 423-614-6499. If you're texting, put your name on it and say, oh yeah. Right, I got 3 months for you. Or if you call me, you can call me. 423-614-6499. Bridget, let's go back over to you for a moment.
Okay, at the Vascular Institute, they're board-certified, fellowship-trained vascular surgeons and the VIC vascular team of experts are here to provide comprehensive treatment for your vascular, vein, and dialysis issues. No referral is needed, and appointments are within 1 week. They are accepting new patients. For more information, you can schedule an appointment at one of their 5 convenient locations. Visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call 423-602-2750.
All right, we'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast in about 30 seconds. But first, this from the Town Squire. Squire. Have you checked out the Town Squire sportswear selection for spring 2023? One of my friends said, what a selection. T-shirts, golf shirts, sports shirts, hoodies, believe it or not, even performance slacks by Tommy Hilfiger and Crown Crafted by Peter Millar, along with other national sportswear lines like Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, Southern Marsh, Coastal Cotton, Volunteer Traditions, and Johnny O. Check them out and let them dress you from head to toe at the Town Squire, locally owned and operated. Thank you for allowing them to serve you all of these years. Since 1977, the Town Squire, 1717 Key Street, Northwest Cleveland, Tennessee, in the Stewart Park Plaza. Check the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett. Well, where'd Roger go? Well, you know what? The mic's not on. Hey, Roger, come back!
Save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets. Feel the customized support and comfort at Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies this morning and then a 40% chance of rain showers this afternoon. A high of 60 and a low of 50 tonight with more rain this evening. For tomorrow, rain throughout the day. A high of 58 and a low of 52 tomorrow evening. Cloudy skies on Sunday. A slight chance of an afternoon rain shower with a high of 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 59 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix. Family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, a business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves. Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. fast access, and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Why Rhino come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
At this point, so be aware of that as you drive as well.
This half hour of Mix Mornings is brought to you by Health Markets Insurance Agency. Chris Young in Cleveland will be with you every step of the way to find the insurance coverage that's right for you. Trust Health Markets for your health, life, Medicare, or supplemental plans. Call Chris Young at Health Markets Insurance Agency in Cleveland, 423-313-7987, or visit healthmarkets.com.
Good morning. It is Mix 1041, and we're on MixTV.tv. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, Human Kindness. The #1 South Carolina Lady Gamecocks defeated the Lady Vols last night, 73-60 in Knoxville. Lee University split with Union University last night. Lee men got a big win over Union, 72-55, but the Union women over the Lady Flames, 62-58. It is a big weekend, ladies and gentlemen, locally. It's the Region High School Basketball Tournament begins tonight. Tonight is girls' night, and we will have triple coverage tonight and tomorrow night. Let's begin with tonight. Bradley will host Shelbyville tonight in the Region. Girls basketball, 7 o'clock here, Mix 1041 and the Mix 1041 app. Cleveland will host Franklin County, 7 o'clock tonight at the Raider Arena. That'll be on Talk 1013, the Buzz, and the Mix app. Walker Valley travels to Warren County tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll have that on 99.1 FM and the Mix app. McMinn County travels to Coffee County Girls tonight in the first round of the Region. All of our coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Boys action, boys region tomorrow. That gets underway. Bradley will go to Franklin County at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll have it on Talk 1013, the Buzz, and the Mix app. Walker Valley boys at Warren County tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, 99.1 FM, and the Mix app. Cleveland High School, the only game in town tomorrow night. They'll host Coffee County at the Raider Arena, 7 o'clock. Remember, these games are 7 o'clock local times. That's at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. By the way, McMinn County hosts Shelbyville in boys region tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. All of our coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Also tonight, Region 2 AA girls tonight, 7 o'clock. Tellico Plains at Polk County, Brainerd at McMinn Central, Marion County at Meigs County, all over our listening area. Region 2 boys AA tomorrow night, Polk County at Sweetwater, Meigs County at Chattanooga Tyner. This is a big weekend for wrestling. The traditional state wrestling tournament is this weekend. Cleveland High School has won 5. Never happened before. 5 in a row. And they will go back at it. We have 41 wrestlers from Bradley, Cleveland, and Walker Valley involved. 12 from the Cleveland boys team. Bradley with 9, 3 from Walker Valley. We have the girls program now. Cleveland High School with 10 in Franklin. 6 from Bradley and 1 from Walker Valley. And Bridget, I know you're excited about this. Of course, we are the Brave station for Southeast Tennessee. Spring training starts today.
That's right.
How about that?
That's awesome.
All right. Did we ever find out where they are?
No, not for sure.
No one cares.
We're relying on Bobby.
All right, very good. We're going to talk to our friends in just a moment from McCay Southern. Looking forward to this. We're going to keep the power on. Going to keep the power on at McCay Southern. These guys got a great story. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. Stand by.
CHI. Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthaler, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute, your regional leaders in vascular care. February is Heart Month. What do you know about cardiovascular disease? Here are some fast facts to remember. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of men and women, causing 1 in 3 deaths in women yearly, and CVD accounts for more deaths than all cancer combined. CVD is listed as the underlying cause of death, accounting for 874,613 deaths in the United States. 11.4 million, or 54% of women in the United States, have peripheral artery disease. PAD affects 3 times more women than breast cancer. Many cardiac and stroke events can be prevented through education and lifestyle changes. Take the time to sustain your changes and control the risk factors that can be managed. For more information about vascular disease, visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call their office at 423-602-2750 to be evaluated. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
MixTV.tv, and we have McCay Southern joining us. We have Rob McCay joining us, and Luke, what's your last name, buddy?
Dalton, Luke Dalton.
Luke Dalton, we'll never forget it. All right. Guys, how are you?
Doing well.
Well, Rob, it's great having you, and you are the founder. It's a family business. Tell us about McCay Southern.
Well, we kind of started out in the electrical field, doing a lot of just repair and new construction type stuff, and did that up until really a year and a half ago, and we really saw a need just with the deteriorating power grid and outages constantly, and plus just our people's lifestyle anymore. It's just the inconvenience, and so we got into. I've been a Generac dealer for probably 10 years, but just here and there as people wanted them. But we just saw that need, and we've really transitioned from electrical to fully, backup power.
To generators.
Correct.
Is that correct? Right. Luke, what's it been like? If you guys will move the mics just a little closer to you. I'm sorry, Bridget should have told you that, and she's over here making TikToks. She doesn't really care what we're doing here. Luke, what's the transition been like into this?
It's been great. I think there's a huge need. Being able to walk in and talk to homeowners that are worried about not having access to heat in the winter or AC. In the summertime, we have a lot of homeowners concerned with longer power outages for food storage. So to be able to come in there and solve that problem and give them that peace of mind so they never have to worry about the next power outage is it's been awesome, I think.
It's interesting timing because this is also Severe Weather Awareness Week in our state, in Tennessee. And so you think about, a lot of times this time of year, the power will go off. And so you're offering the opportunity where they won't lose power. Is that right, Rob?
That's correct. Yeah, these are fully automatic systems, that they sense power outage, they fire up, they run as long as they need to. And, we monitor those things So we know 24/7 what it's doing and if there's a problem, and we can get on top of it quick. So,
Luke, I know you guys were just down in Florida and had quite a trip down there. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so in January, we went to Florida for the National Generac Conference with all the dealers across the nation. We actually came back with a trophy. Is the Hero Award. Basically, that goes to the most improved. And since we kind of pivoted last April and went to mostly generators, we were able to improve significantly. And yeah, it was nice to come home with some hardware.
Congratulations on that. We're joined by Rob McCay, also Luke Dalton. McCay Southern is the name. And, you know, Rob, I'm seeing, you know, this family business that you have. That's got to be great, having just a local family business.
Oh, yeah.
Does that speak to customer service? We usually get a lot better customer service out of that, don't we?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's our motto. I mean, are we going to mess up? Oh, yeah. But, you know, our biggest thing is, you know, when we do business with a customer, we feel like they're family. You know, we take care of them, and we know that, you know, they're our advertising. Mm-hmm. So we want to make sure to do the right thing, do them right.
So, Rob and Luke both, I'll address this actually to Luke. So, Luke, we've got a listener or a viewer out there who says, you know what, I'm interested in this. You've piqued my attention here. What do you tell someone that's interested in, hey, you're not going to lose power, you can call McCay Southern. What do they need to do?
Yeah, I would say go to our website, McCaySouthern.com. They can book a free, we call it a discovery call with me. I'll talk with them, answer as many questions as I can. They can also just give us a phone call, 423-506-3166. But ultimately, I'm going to come out there. I'm going to do a free on-site assessment. I'm going to talk with them about what's important to them during a power outage. I'm going to talk about placement of the generator, because ultimately they're going to have that generator sitting outside their house and they want it to look nice. And then I'm going to explain our process for making it happen and making it seamless, because we do full installation. So we're going to do everything from hooking up to either propane or natural gas, and then connecting that generator to a transfer switch, which allows power to enter your house. So I want them to be very clear, and I want to walk them through the entire process and give them that assurance that we're going to be there from start to finish, and this is the last time we'll have to worry about power outage.
Joined by Rob McCay, McCay Southern, Luke Dalton. Rob, look, I want to go back a second because you talked about really transitioning your business. I mean, you've been in business since 2010, but let's talk about that, why you did that, and some of the reasoning in this.
Yeah, I mean, the reasoning, other than just, you know, seeing a need for it.
Yeah.
It just, for me, it simplifies our business, and I'm big about, you know, getting in a niche and being really good at that, and not just we do everything.
Yeah.
And so, you know, just saw the need for it, love the idea behind it, well,
and you're helping people. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you're helping. But you know, when bad weather happens, and I go back even to the tornadoes of 2011 and 2012, and some of those calls we got, you know, people saying our power's out, so we don't have oxygen.
Right.
I mean, you talk about a life-saving situation. I know it's an extreme example, but that's what we're talking about here, is really helping people, Rob.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's as simple as a lot of our customers sleep with a CPAP. And they say when the power's out, they don't sleep. So
of course.
We can fix that.
All right, so let's, before we do that, I want to get the contact information out, but anything else you guys want to mention while we're here, either one of you?
Give us a call.
Yeah, okay. So let's get the contact information out. It's McCay Southern. What a wonderful idea. Guys, how do we get a hold of you?
You can give us a phone call at 423-506-3166. Or you can also go to McCaySouthern.com.
And you said that's really the best thing to do. Just go to the website.
Yeah, just go to the website.
It's all there.
There's a lot of information. There's some blog posts. Answer a lot of questions for you.
Well, so if we have trouble sleeping, we read your blog. Is that correct?
That's right.
That's just not nice.
That's right.
I just met them, Bridget. Come on. Rob, anything you want to add here before we go, buddy?
No, that's really it. I mean, it's just, you know, we've got the solution for power outages. You know, we've got a lot of folks that have food storage, you know, freezers with, you know, a lot of money tied up. So, you know, we can protect that.
They can help you. I love what you guys are doing, and I love that it's a great family business, because actually we are here too, quite frankly. So McCay Southern, ladies and gentlemen, just go there, McCaySouthern.com, and find out all about it. Or if you want to call them, they'll talk to you. They don't want to, but they will. Well, you can talk to Luke, actually. 506-3166. 506-3166. Guys, thanks so much.
Thanks,
Great
Steve.
meeting both of you. I've heard a lot about you. I really haven't, but I said that. It's 11 before 9. Tell you what, get a Mermaid mattress weather check. Roger Pickett, you need to get some generators. Cindy's tired of the power going out. Come on now.
Thank you to all the families
time to pay your power bill.
Continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
All right, for today, we'll have cloudy skies this morning, a 50% chance of rain showers this afternoon, a high of 60 and a low of 50 this evening with more rain showers tonight. For tomorrow, rain throughout the day, a high of 58 and a low of 51 tomorrow evening. And then on Sunday, cloudy skies, a slight chance of an afternoon rain shower with a high of 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 59 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
About to hear from our friends at Direct Primary Care Associates. Before we do that, though, we have a couple of active traffic problems that we're really wanting to keep before the public's attention this morning. Our audience, Bridget, back over to you. What's happening?
That's right. Crews are working a crash with injuries. It's on Highway 64 near Kinzer Road. And then that other crash we've been telling you about this morning on the interstate near Nyota. It looks like that has been cleaned up and is now out of the way. But emergency crews still on the scene on Highway 64 near Kinzer Road. We appreciate all the calls and texts this morning. As always, if you see a traffic problem, call us on the Volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499, or text us at that same number on the HHM text line.
You know what today is?
What is today?
It's National Tortilla Chip Day.
Okay.
Are you aware of this?
I did not know that.
Okay. So, Ashley, hey, where is Ashley? Is she around?
I think she's here.
Ashley, RFRB, come on in. This is our fancy intercom system. D. Burris, built our building, but he forgot to put an intercom system in, so that we just have to do a homemade intercom system. Where do you think? Is she maybe, indisposed right now?
I think she's coming.
Oh, there she is. Oh, my gosh. Looks like a Michael Jackson backup singer with that denim jacket. Oh, gosh. So today is National, is it Tortilla Chip Day? Is that right?
I mean, if that's what you want to call them. Tortilla? Yeah.
Tortilla, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Misfit Tacos. Now, here's an idea. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe today at lunch. I mean, Greg Hicks, they are just absolutely knocking it out of the park, aren't they?
They are, and they're fixing to start their March Madness. Remember that last year where you voted on tacos? It's fixing to start.
We're going to actually tie that into Mix Madness this year. So, all right, Ashley, we're giving away something for them today.
Chips
is that right?
and queso, yeah.
All right, so we're giving away chips and queso. We'll take the next about 10 minutes, and you call us, text us. You want some free chips and queso from Misfit Tacos, 423-614-6499. Now you say chips and queso. That sounds great, and it is great, and we'll give that away right now. And we're going to take them for the next 10 minutes. We'll do a drawing at 9. However, these are unique chips. Never had any chips like them.
So good.
Got some kind of spice on them.
Yeah, they're so good.
And then the queso's incredible. Give me a jug of queso. Give me a Mayfield jug of queso. I'm fine. Okay?
Way to plug in Mayfield there.
That's all we need. Yeah, well, you know.
Hey, have people could text in their favorite taco they're going to get with their chips and queso.
Nah, no one cares.
Just
nobody cares. Do you think this audience cares? They don't have time. Put your name on it. Just say.
She was just kidding.
Sorry, Greg. We're just trying here to see what their favorite taco is.
Show me the queso. That's what I want you to say. If you text the HHM text line, show me the queso. Then, there was a movie back in the day, guys, you may remember this, called White Men Can't Jump.
And it was about you.
No. Is Austin's mic hook up? Hey, Austin, are you there? Did he hook it up?
Thought he did.
Well, he came in here, interrupted everything.
Yes, boss.
Oh, there he is. Fruit Loops. There he is. So Austin's limping around here. He's got some problem with his back. He was wrestling people last
Our
Sunday.
office staff is falling apart. Austin's back. Sheridan is blowing her nose left and right. She feels terrible. Our office staff is
Well, wait a
falling apart
second.
today.
Why did she come in if she's feeling bad?
I don't know. She threw her neck out sneezing or something. Like everybody's a whole mess out
She
there.
threw her neck out sneezing?
She's going to a chiropractor. Like, it's a big thing out here.
Austin is limping around.
And they are the youngest out there.
I was going to say, I mean, man, the youth, well, they're doing the TikToks and everything and all that. All right, so Austin, let me ask you this. Chips and queso, there's a reason to get up this morning. Is that right?
He says yes.
In his mind.
Yes, absolutely.
Apparently he pulled his back and his tongue. The Lord is answering our prayer. He can't speak. What's the matter with you?
Sorry, we're working on tonight's basketball games.
No, sorry. Okay. Well, God forbid that we could have, the end of the morning show here.
Free chips and salsa for the mixed studio.
It's queso, Austin. It's queso.
My God in heaven, I can't even believe what's happening
I'll
here.
take chips and queso, too.
Yeah,
That's like me and the 49ers playing.
well, that's the funniest promo we've ever done. Hey, Ashley, who's going to win the Super Bowl? 49ers. Of course. Sadly, and I would have been for the 49ers, but they weren't in the Super Bowl.
It's always next year. Planning ahead.
That's right. Well, Austin, we'll just let you get back to the equipment checks right now. We do have 3 broadcast teams going out tonight and tomorrow night. We've got region.
All over Tennessee.
Yeah, we got region basketball tonight, girls tonight, boys tomorrow night. All 3 triple coverage. Our stations, our app. Get the app, folks. That's the easiest way to do it. What?
Bud Kinches said, show me the queso.
Show me the queso, Bud.
Instructions.
Good job,
Bud wants it. Chips and queso, so we're giving that away at 9. So we'll do that from Misfit Tacos. Ashley, anything else you'd like to offer while you're here?
No, just look forward to Mixed Madness and March Madness and Misfit Taco Madness and all the fun stuff coming up next week.
Any word for the weekend for the people?
Have a great weekend.
See, I couldn't get there.
It's the bid slug.
I was going to cut her off there. Just couldn't make it happen. All right, Mix 104.1. You folks have a great weekend. We out. Hey, keep calling and texting. Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.